In the ancient lands of Greece, in the realm of the gods, stood a temple dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Within this sacred space, 3 young women served the deity with unwavering devotion. Among them was Medusa, a woman of extraordinary beauty. With her thick red hair and striking blue eyes, she had the power to captivate any man who looked upon her. Her beauty was so enchanting that it sparked desire in the hearts of all who beheld her. Medusa was not only beautiful but also carried herself with confidence, often boasting that her beauty surpassed even that of Athena and that her red hair was far more splendid than Athena's own. Despite Athena's jealousy, her wisdom restrained her from acting rashly against Medusa. That is, until Poseidon, the god of the sea and Athena's brother, entered the picture. Poseidon desired Medusa immensely, but she spurned his advances. Unable to control his impulses, Poseidon assaulted Medusa within the sacred grounds of Athena's temple. Such a violation in a consecrated space could not go unpunished. In her fury, Athena chose to exact her vengeance not upon her brother, but upon Medusa. The punishment was severe. Medusa and her sisters were transformed into horrifying, grotesque creatures. Where once flowed vibrant red tresses, now writhed venomous serpents. The wrath of Athena did not stop there. She cursed Medusa further, ensuring that any living being who gazed upon her would be turned to stone instantly. No longer the object of admiration, Medusa became a dreadful outcast. From then on, they were known as the Gorgons, named after a monstrous figure in Greek mythology. Medusa, once a beacon of beauty, was now feared and avoided by all. 2 versions of their fate emerged. One suggested that Medusa and her sisters fled to a distant island to live in solitude, while the other posited that Athena banished Medusa to a remote island in the Mediterranean Sea. Whichever the case, the island became littered with stone statues of sailors who had the misfortune of encountering Medusa. But what does this have to do with the statue? Our story of a curse rooted in beauty transitions into one of epic love. Enter Perseus, a hero deeply in love with Andromeda, the daughter of King Cepheus and Queen Cassiopeia of Ethiopia. Cassiopeia, like any proud mother, wanted her daughter to marry a worthy suitor and boasted of Andromeda's beauty, inciting the ire of Poseidon once more. In his wrath, Poseidon threatened to flood Ethiopia with a monstrous sea creature. In a desperate bid to save their land, Andromeda's parents decided to sacrifice her to the beast. Upon hearing of his beloved's impending doom, Perseus vowed to rescue her. The key to defeating the creature, he learned, lay in slaying Medusa and using her power. Driven by love, Perseus set out on his perilous quest. Aided by a reflective shield gifted by Athena, he managed to behead Medusa. With Medusa's head in hand, Perseus rushed back to save Andromeda. Just as the sea monster prepared to devour her, Perseus revealed Medusa's head, turning the beast to stone with a single glance. Thus, Perseus saved Andromeda, and they were soon married. To commemorate this legendary tale, the artist Benvenuto Cellini sculpted the statue of Perseus with the head of Medusa, which stands today in the city of Duhalesti in the Czech Republic. The statue captures the heroic moment, with Perseus triumphantly holding Medusa's severed head in one hand and his sword in the other, standing over her fallen body. And so, the story behind the statue of Perseus and Medusa is told, a tale interwoven with beauty, curse, and undying love.